Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about how we use the smart remote with our Rexton hearing instruments. So first let's just load up Connex and we will load this client. I've just named it Mickey Mouse, but it's a dummy client. But if we look at the audiogram here, I have taken a gently sloping loss. This is moderately severe loss. Now let's go and select our hearing instrument, and for this demo I am going to just select a custom CIC, which is the Sterling 5, which is our entry level CIC compatible with the smart remote, which basically means that all our custom products and BTEs that go from the 10 series and above, along with the Sterling 5, are now going to be compatible with the smart remote. So I selected Sterling 5 CIC 124 by 65. Now if I go into the details, you can see that this is a power custom, very nice fitting range at 2K, 4K and 8K, 110 dB. It is smart remote compatible. Alright. Alright, so once I do that, for the purpose of the demo I'm just going to simulate the hearing instrument, but otherwise at this point you would probably have finished the customization of the instrument. You would detect the instruments binaurally. So I'm just going to simulate it. And once that's done, you come to the first fit page. So I'll finish the first fit. Okay, so I would finish my basic tuning at this point, make sure that the patient is comfortable, probably reduce the gain a little bit on both sides, do a little bit more fine tuning, discuss with the patient, make sure he likes the instruments, there is the audiological parameters are done. I would go to configuration, system sounds, make sure that he's familiar with all the sounds that the instrument makes, especially the low battery sound. And then I would go to program handling, put in some programs. Let's do that right now. So we'll put in noise and party as the second program, and we'll put in telephone acoustic as the third program. And now I have finished the first fit essentially, and I go into documentation. We go into documentation, and you should see this QR code prop up. So at this point I would say open as PDF, and we scroll down and we make sure that this QR code can be clearly seen. Okay, at this point you would go to the patient's mobile phone and you would download the smart remote app. So any Android phone or iOS phone should have this app. You would go to your Play Store or the App Store and go with Smart Remote Rexton, and then you would see the Connex Smart Remote app that looks like this. Install it. So when you open the app, this is the first screen that you would see, and then you would select Rexton. Okay, at this point you would say scan QR code. You would click that, and you can see my camera is open here. And what I'm actually going to do, unfortunately you can't see this, but I am going to open the QR code here, and I'm going to scan this QR code. So at this point, after the QR code has been scanned, you can click on Start Setup, and you should be able to hear now a confirmation sound played from the hearing aids that says that they have been actually connected. So once you hear that confirmation sound, you say yes, or if you have not heard the confirmation sound, you say no, and then you start the setup again until you hear the confirmation sound. So what happens sometimes is that the hearing aids need to be put in pairing mode, which means you just open the battery door and close the battery door to put the hearing aid in pairing mode, and then you redo this again. until you hear the confirmation sound. So once you hear the confirmation sound, you say yes, and then you say setup is complete. And now you can see that the program 1 is noise and is automatic, program 2 is noise and party, program 3 is telephone acoustic. You can also change the volume control. You can mute the instrument as well, that you see down there, and you can also change the bass and treble. So if the voice is too sharp, you would increase the bass, or rather you would decrease this, and if the voice is too dull, you would increase this, right? And it says that this sound balance only works in level 20 and above, but that's okay. This is an extended feature, but what's important here is that you can basically change the program. You can change the volume, you can change the bass and treble level 20 and above. You can also get an idea on your battery status. So when you click left and you hear 3 beeps, it means your battery is full. 2 beeps means half, and 1 beep means low battery. Whereas if you click right, you can get a sense of the same thing, right? So these are basic features of Smart Remote. It's a very handy app. It's free. So do counsel your patients on how to use this app. It's going to become a very important part of Rexton's portfolio. Thank you for watching this video, and do keep in touch for new content. Yeah, thank you.